Hey everyone, it's Kat and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing and testing the Kosas Tinted Face Oil Foundation. What? You said oil? Oh my god. No, don't be scared. These oils are supposed to be skin-loving ingredients that are supposed to make your skin look luminous and glowy and natural looking. I'm 52 years old and I love skincare and makeup, so I was super intrigued to test out this foundation. It's also supposed to save on time. It's supposed to be lickety-split so you can get out of the house really fast. So we're gonna review it, we're gonna test it, and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Welcome. It's Kat and welcome to Cat's Eye Beauty. I'm 52 years old and I love testing out foundations. So when this came across my radar, I was super intrigued to test it out because it is a tinted face oil foundation. Now, it comes from Kosas. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And here's the product right here. I picked it up from Sephora and it retails for $42. Yikes. It comes in a plastic container. I know, right? I believe you get 1 fluid ounce and it comes in 16 shades. The cool part about this is that it can be worn across 48 skin tones. 16 shades, 48 skin tones. I selected my shade off the website and I have a really bad feeling that I picked wrong. Yikes. But since it is a tinted moisturizer slash foundation, hopefully it'll be forgiving on my 52-year-old face. It states it's a featherweight, light coverage foundation and hydrating skin elixir. It's light coverage, natural finish, and the skin types are for normal, dry, combination, and oily. Now the highlighted ingredients, this is what had me intrigued. It contains jojoba seed oil for soothing and balancing, avocado oil that cushions and thoroughly hydrates, and a red raspberry seed oil that tones and supports natural reparative processes. What else you need to know? With application that takes as little as 10 seconds, we're gonna put it to the test. Imperceptible all-day wear and true nourishment, Tinted Face Oil Foundation is the new definition of the flawless face. The breathable, silky clean formula evens the look of skin tone, minimizes pores, and erases imperfections, while supporting the health of the skin underneath. So you have to shake well. The pigment and oil have to emulsify before application so you receive the perfect amount of both. The formula doesn't contain silicone, so it works best on exfoliated skin. Well, crap. We're gonna shake her up, we're gonna test it out, and we'll see if it takes about 10 seconds to put on. Using your fingertips, which I'm going to do. You know I normally like to use my beauty sponge or a brush. You're supposed to apply it just as you would a serum or moisturizer. For light coverage, use 2 to 4 drops. To build coverage, apply an additional 2 to 4 drops and blend into skin. Well, alrighty then. I got the shade Porcelain with Neutral Undertones 02. So, wish me luck, guys. I've got to get ready quick, but we are going to test her out. So like I said, it does come in a plastic container. You have to shake it up so everything mixes well together, like making salad dressing, I guess. So the cool thing is, if this shade is too light for me, I'll go ahead and exchange it to Sephora. But here's the container. I'm going to untwist it off. Ooh, okay. Now it says 10 seconds, but I'm going to go ahead and put some on the back of my hand so you can see exactly what the product looks like. And it's super, I mean, my God, look how runny that is. Oh, crap. And I'm going to swatch it on my face and see what we're dealing with. Yeah. Now, remember, this is light coverage. Ooh, it feels kind of strange. I ain't going to lie. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's put 4 drops. We'll see. And I'm just going to use my fingertips per instructed. And I'm going to start with the right side of my face. And I'm just going to put it on like I'm putting on, you know, a serum or moisturizer. Now, if it's too light, I'm just going to go ahead and deepen it up with contour as well as bronzer. So, yeah, this is kind of bright. And at first, it feels slightly oily. It feels slightly oily, but not terribly. And it doesn't really smell. So that's good. It's so strange just to use your fingertips, but, you know, a lot of people do use their fingertips, and it works just fine. Okay, it's blending out pretty well. Oh, I really want to use a sponge. Okay. well, I look ghostly, but that's okay. We are gonna deepen it up. I do have to say, it is very smoothing. I'm gonna have to use some sort of tool, makeup tool, to get it to blend better. I'm gonna take my sponge, sorry, and just try to get it into the sides of my nose right through here. And just tap it in. Just a little bit. Okay. It does dry down rather quickly. I'm gonna shake it up again some more so I can apply some to the left side of my face. So how are you guys doing? We went on a quickie vacation this past weekend and had a blast. We went up to the Smoky Mountain, did a lot of damage shopping. Oh my God, I think I put too much on. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tap some on the left side of my face. Now, you're supposed to apply it on an exfoliated face, but oh crap, I think I put too much on. Some of the reviews have been really positive and some of the reviews have been really negative. They say, some women have been saying that it pills up on their face. Now, I did prime my skin already with the Touch and Soul No Problem primer. Now, as you know, that is a silicone-based primer. And I'm thinking, ooh, I hope it doesn't pill, but so far I don't see any pillage. I totally look like a ghost. What the hell were you thinking, Catherine? It was one of those early morning purchases, you know. I think I only had 2 sips of coffee and I saw it and I was like, ooh, let's try that out. I'm just gonna take my beauty sponge and just tap it in. I'm actually liking the finish. Now, okay, let's not judge the shade. Let's just go by, I can't take myself seriously. It looks so ghastly. It does look good though. It is really showing a very sheer coverage. Yes, I knew it was going to be light going in, but it is very blurring. I'm going to have to go back and get the shade maybe 3.5. But when I was looking on the website, the shades look so dark to me. That's why I think I went with 0.2 porcelain with neutral undertones. I know I'm not porcelain, but I am quite pale. But yeah, this looks pretty good despite the shade range. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some concealer. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with Dose of Colors and just put a little bit under my eyes, through here, and parts of where my nose gets red underneath, and just tap it in and see how it works with the Kosas. I really hope I'm saying Kosas correctly. But it feels very smoothing and very light. I don't have really too much to do today. I have to go to a parent-teacher conference for my daughter. No, she's not in trouble. These are like quarterly parent-teacher conferences. So I just want to go in with a natural look into her school. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and blend out my concealer. Foundation and concealer on. Am I blended? Am I blended? I have to give you this though. It does dry down quickly. It did apply like that. You saw how fast it applied. But, I mean, it feels fantastic. It doesn't feel oily or greasy whatsoever. Now, like I said, there is jojoba oil, there's avocado seed oil, and red raspberry oil, which, you know. Now it says you can spot conceal using 1 to 2 drops and apply directly to skin where desired. A little goes a long way. The formula is concentrated, so start with 2 to 3 drops. Oops. Tinted face oil is best applied with fingertips in a sweeping and pressing motion. I think it looks beautiful. Yes, it's light coverage, but I'm going to go ahead and try to bronze up my skin and just try to get some color back onto my face. But I'm going to go ahead and pop on the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. I look like Morticia. Oh my gosh. Okay. Final look, everyone. Now for eyes, I went in with the Urban Decay's Born to Run eyeshadow palette. This is an oldie but goodie, but I still feel like I can reach for this palette almost every single day because of these beautiful colors. I went in with Still Shot, Weekender, and In the Corner, Punk. Love this eyeshadow palette. It has such a great color story. But yes, that's what I did for my eyes. Now for cheeks, I went in with the MILANI, of course, Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush in Pink Flirt. And then for lips, I just lined it with ColourPop's Shot Clock. And then I used my Tom Ford, I can't believe I'm saying this. I went in with Tom Ford's Bamboo Lipstick. This is so stunning, you guys. I got it on a recent trip, and it's just a beautiful sheer wash of color that feels so luxurious and so smoothing. But no, we are testing out foundation, specifically the Tinted Face Oil from Kosas. And I have to tell you, it feels amazing. It feels very soft, very silky on my skin. I feel like it's blurring my imperfections really well. Now remember, this is light coverage. You're not going to get full coverage with this foundation. And that's exactly the look that I wanted to go for today. Just something simple and sheer and natural looking, but I think so far it looks stunning. What do you think, guys? I think this is beautiful. I really do. Now, you know I love the Undone Unfoundation Tinted Moisturizer. This glow tint is stunning. This is super affordable. This is $42, but I really love the finish on the Kosas. Oh my gosh, I love it. Wow, it's not settling into my skin. It's not pilling. It played very nicely with the rest of my makeup. I'm very pleased with this. Wow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do some check-ins, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are in natural daylight, and I wanted you to see exactly what we were dealing with. I do not see any settling into my fine lines, and trust me, I've got some fine lines. But yes, it looks very smoothing, especially through my most troublesome areas of big pores. But I am loving the look of this and also the feel of it. Now, it does have the jojoba seed oil as well as the avocado seed oil, but it doesn't feel greasy whatsoever. I mean, hello, it's got the word oil in the name of the product. And I thought it'd be super greasy, but I think it's beautiful. But we're still very early on in testing it. So we're just gonna give it a few more hours and see how it looks. Okay, I'll check back with you in a few. And we're back. It is exactly 7:30 p.m. It's been over 8 hours since I first applied the Tinted Face Oil from Kosas, and I'm ready to give you my final thoughts. OMG, it has not settled into my fine lines like 99% of the foundations that I've been testing. It did not transfer. Of course, I have a slight bit of transfer through here from wearing my specs. I did attend the parent-teacher conference today. Super proud of my daughter. Just got some great reports back on how she's improving and doing great in school, and makes a mommy proud. But anyway, it did not feel greasy. It felt super comfortable all day long. Now remember, it retails for $42. You get 1 fluid ounce, and it comes in 16 shades that can be worn across 48 skin tones. I know, the shade range looks like poop on a stick at first glance, but you remember how pale it was on my skin. I asked my husband tonight, I was like, is this foundation too pale? Now look at it. For some reason, a skin tint is more forgiving and a little more flexible to actually melt into your skin and look like your skin. Now, I do have to tell you, I did not put any sort of finishing spray to let it melt into my skin. I wanted to see if this foundation or this tinted oil was going to be long wearing, and it has been super long wearing. Look at how my skin looks blurred. I mean, and I do not use any filters. If I knew how to use filters on here, trust me, I would. No, I'm just kidding. I have to be real about everything that I'm sharing with you. And because I'm 52 years old, I want you to see exactly what we're dealing with. I don't know how to use filters, never use them, never will. Because at this point in our lives, we want to see exactly how the product performs. But this performed beautifully. I mean, I'm super impressed. I really thought I was not going to like this. But remember, this is for light, natural coverage. So leave a comment down below if you're thinking about picking up this tinted face oil. Don't let the word oil scare you, because oils that are in this foundation are actually skin-loving ingredients like the jojoba seed oil, the avocado oil, as well as the red raspberry oil. It claims after prolonged use, your skin will actually improve. And I think beautiful. So you kind of have some skin loving ingredients in with a wonderful product that's going to give you light, natural coverage. And you know what? Who am I kidding these days? I'm 52 years old, soon to be 53, and I don't want to pile on all that makeup. I want my skin to peek through. I want it to blur my imperfections. I want it to be imperceptible. It's just a short little list, right? Right. This product absolutely delivers what it claims to do. Now, remember, I did apply the Touch in Sol No Problem silicone primer, but I did not experience any pillage whatsoever. I think you have to have a really smooth canvas, which goes back to skincare, so your foundation does apply quickly. And that's one of the best points about this foundation, that it does apply very quickly. I mean, I put it on in like 10 seconds, and I do suggest you use your fingertips to apply it like an elixir or a moisturizer. And if it does look a little, just tap it out with a beauty sponge and you should be good to go. Leave a comment down below if you even heard of Kosas Tinted Face Oil. And don't let the word oil scare you. Now remember, I do have normal to dry skin, and the skin loving ingredients just, made my face feel fantastic all day long. But yes, in my next upcoming video, Kosas came out with a brand new concealer called the Revealer Concealer, and I can't wait to test that out and share it with you. I also have some other foundations and other skincare products that I can't wait to share with you. So in case you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love it if you would join my family. And for more reviews on makeup and skincare, check out these videos up here. But for now, mahal kita, I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.